Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Board of Public Works and Safety for the City of Scottsburg, Indiana. Today is the 14th day of February 2024, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody and everybody watching as well. We begin with our call order we just did, and so the next is our roll call by our Clerk Treasurer Jan Hardy.
Mayor Amick.
Here.
Karen Gracious. Here. Tom Lewis.
Here. Thank you, Ms. Hardy. The next thing on our agenda is the approval of the minutes of January 24th on the year of our Lord 2024. So do we have a motion to accept the minutes as presented?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Karen Gracious makes the motion. Tom seconds. Are there any questions about them? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Thank you very much. Going into new business, we have the approval of professional services agreement, and that is Josh.
Is that me?
Yeah.
So professional services agreement is the city engineer agreement. I believe the mayor is Josh Hillman is going to be the mayor's appointment for city engineer. This is an on-call service agreement with in connection with those services. It is $2,000 a month. And redevelopment entered into a similar agreement with them this morning, so we kind of have working together, and we have some unity on our engineering services. So I've reviewed the contract and I have no issues with it.
Is this historically what we spent in the past?
No, we spent much higher in engineering. So basically, this will be a huge savings for the city because Josh is first off, let me say, he's a municipal engineer. He has been with multiple cities. He was with Charlestown.
But this wouldn't cover all his services.
No.
If there was a major issue, then it's.
Right.
Isn't this more of a consulting?
Yes,
Yeah.
but basically help us on projects and when we're reviewing specs and all kind of just making sure that we don't get ourselves in an expensive situation where something gets approved that shouldn't have been approved and things of that nature, and assisting with advisory plan commission on certain things, sewer department on sewer, all that good stuff. So it does include a lot, but yes, I mean it doesn't include the design of the new sewer plant, for example, or anything like that. No.
Understood. All right, I'll make a motion to approve the contract, basic contract and service agreement.
We have a motion by Tom Lewis to approve the professional service agreement.
I'll second.
Josh Hillman. Karen Gracious seconds that. Any other questions about this? Do we have a second? Hearing none, we'll say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous. Thank you very much. Next is the pest management service agreement. Jill?
We had several companies go out to Mass Park and gave us quotes or estimates. The mayor looked over those. We would like to go with McLeod. If we paid in advance with a check, which I've talked to the clerk treasurer about, we would get a 3% decrease from the price that's in your package, which is $3,041.28. So we would get 3% off of that. So we just want a motion to be able to go with their service agreement for pest control services at Mid-America Science Park.
I do want you to know I did contact Pied Piper Incorporated. We get rodents for you, and they were about $5,000. I'm just kidding. So this was for what we needed. We are having some issues there with this. So once we eradicate it, it can be dropped. But we're giving ourselves about a year to get eradicated. And and this is both inside and exterior, both on everything. So
Interior is cheaper than the exterior, I say.
yeah.
This service is just for the Mid-America Science Park.
Yeah. This is the company that handles all of Morgan's up in Austin as well. So they're a very good company.
I'll make a motion to approve the service agreement.
Tom Lewis makes a motion for approval of the pest management service agreement. Is there a
I'll
second?
second.
Karen Bridges seconds that. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous, thank you very much. Amendment to the janitorial services agreement. Jill, is that you too?
Yeah, their contract was up, I believe, January 31st.
Yes.
And I asked the legal counsel if we could go ahead and do a renewal for that. We're tickled pink with their services. They've done great. Since we don't know actually when we're going to be moving, I haven't read this, Josh. Is it monthly?
Correct.
Yeah, Josh wrote it up as a monthly continuance. So we would just like a motion to approve the service agreement to continue with the cleaning, dust busters cleaning services.
So they call themselves, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, if we end up if we find our, our move out date or whatever, we just need to give them 30 days notice.
Okay.
So these are the people that's doing the service now?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the service agreement.
Tom Lewis makes the motion for service extension
I'll second.
agreement. Karen Bridges seconds that. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
It doesn't mean that she would not go out there as well, but because it's a different facility, she would probably have to rebid that. The next thing on our agreement, or on our agenda today is the police car bids. That comes from Lauren Ritchie on this one.
I've got several bids. I got contact with Community Ford in Bloomington and John Jones in Salem. Several quotes, anywhere from trucks to 48 to 43,000, 44 on Dodge Durangos, and it looks like John Jones has got the best bid on the cars. That this is going to be the absolute last year that they're ever going to make these cars. So with the budget that I have, I'm able to purchase 3 of those this year, and they also put the equipment in them. They were, like I said, the cheaper bid. They're $47,384 with the equipment in them, and that's everything it would take, to get the vehicle here. Then we got to stripe them once we get them here. But that's where we're at on those.
So you have to stripe them?
Yeah, we still have to stripe them. Yeah.
So they put everything in it, but you still have to put all of the...
Yeah, outside, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're going to purchase 3.
Yes.
Is that typical? Do you buy 3 a year?
We usually buy 2, but with the budget and since the cars, it's 3. Where if I bought like a truck or a Durango, I'd be still in that same price range. So we're going to get another vehicle, and they're actually 4-wheel drive vehicles too. So, I mean, we need to do it if we can do it.
Yeah. So you like these the Chargers there?
I think the Chargers are a little better, for now. I mean, our options are going to be limited to trucks and Durangos next year.
Yeah.
The state police are going to Durangos.
Yeah. Okay. So is this a motion to approve the purchase? Is that what?
Yeah, do we have a motion to approve the,
I'll make that motion.
Tom Lewis makes a motion to go forward and purchase all 3 cars
I'll second.
for Scottsburg City Police. Karen Bridges seconds that. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you very much. Next is the HR update brought to you by the fine folks at Italy.
I have one new hire for the wastewater treatment plant. His name is Christopher Lewis. He will take the title of wastewater maintenance laborer intermediate, and his start date will be March 4th of 2024. His pay will be $24 an hour, and his cell phone stipend will be $50 a month.
When's his first day? March what?
4th. And then just an update, Lauren Ritchie has been appointed as the office manager of the utility office. This will go into effect as of February 9th of 2024. Her salary will be $1,214.97 weekly. For the month of February, she'll have a prorated cell phone stipend. And then moving forward, she'll have $100 a month cell phone stipend. I'm assuming we can just do all of these together. And then Melinda Jeffries will take the position of utility clerk as of February 9th, 2024, and her pay will be $22.17 an hour.
I don't think we need to take any action, do we, council?
Yeah, you need to approve the,
Just approval of all of them.
Approve the phone stipend? And moving, I guess.
yeah, I don't think it hurts. Do it all.
Yeah, okay, so we have a motion to approve Lauren Ritchie moving into the utility office manager as well as getting her a phone stipend as well.
I'll make a motion to approve them.
Karen makes the motion to approve this. And Tom Lewis seconds. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Next thing we have is the claim approval by our clerk treasurer Jan Hardy.
Okay. Did we vote on Christopher also? Was it all
I
in
just
one?
kind of did it
Just
all
all in
together,
one?
yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, I would be open for a motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
I will second that.
We have a motion put forth by Karen Brishes, seconded by Tom Lewis. Any other questions about the claims? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have a couple more things,
Sure.
please. Jerry brought this to me late yesterday to ask approval for approve the mayor to sign this agreement with Aquatic Control that we have every year for the last 3 or 4 years to treat the lake. And if we pay early, we get a discount of $259.89. So the total agreement is $8,403.11. And I believe he had spoken with you about this. This is just what we've been doing to try to keep the lake clean.
The lake, you know, we get different times that lakes, you either have a swimming pool or you have a lake. What do you want? So if you want a swimming pool, you're gonna kill all the fish. So these people come out and they have this fee, they treat it multiple times, and if we have issues between the time, they're able to come back again. So one year we had a turnover and did not know what a turnover was. I mean, I always thought it was something you put in the oven and we got a turnover. And, but not so much. This had 3,000 fish died. That was a very hot summer, and somehow nature made a switch and these fish went belly up. And so these people are constantly helping us with all of these issues and things, nothing that they had done, but it was just an environment that they had. So that was verified by other people as well. So anyway, that's what I've got. So
Need a motion to approve that?
yeah, probably need a motion to approve
I'll make that motion.
contract for aquatic controls for 2024. So, motion by Tom Lewis is a second.
Second.
Karen Brishes seconds that. Any other questions? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have one more thing that I would just like, so I could note it in the minutes, that after we had closed the year, we noticed a misposting within our electric utility. They do have $1 million investment that should have been in operating, but it shows up in deposits. So I just wanted to note this in the minutes, that I've made this board aware of that, and then I would have that record to show State Board of Accounts. And it has since been fixed, because once we closed the year, so we worked with Keystone and got that error fixed. But your financials, anything you see at the end of the year, it was inaccurate posting.
Okay. So we basically have probably 4 different ones now, with or more maybe.
We just we've got 3.
3.
We've got water and electric. We have $1 million invested. We have 500,000 invested in our wastewater. We just invested $1 million in our rainy day fund. Then we have the police CD. We need to speak about that. I'm sure you probably have seen some of the rates. But yeah, the police CD, there's a police pension CD that comes up tomorrow. or this week, and it's 400,000. Then we invest our deposit money from where the customers pay electric and water deposits. And I will be increasing those this time, 20,000 in electric and 10,000 in water, to be able to get the, just, it might not be that much more, but it's from 1.66% to, we're getting around 5% on our money now. And then there will be another, just a 2 million that I'll be doing probably in the next week, out of the general fund also. So, we're pretty proud of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is now, with the way the interest rates are, that we can invest them, we don't have to tie it up for a year, because State Board of Accounts won't let any of our balances be, negative at the end of the year. So the big thing is now, and I know the water, they're buying all these new meters, and they were kind of apprehensive to tap into that, that they're afraid they might need it to have it tied up, but we can do this and make them more money also.
Water and electric both have $1 million invested, and sewer's $500,000 invested. And that's all earning the citizens of Scottsburg at 5%, probably like 120, 125, 130, right around that you're there. So it's very positive. So for the citizens of Scottsburg, thank you. Anything else?
That's all I have.
Okay, what about announcements? Anybody have announcements?
You skipped it for new business.
Did I skip new business?
For me?
We just go right to, I knew you had this from him, we just go right to announcements.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's,
sticky.
This is now for Josh.
Alright,
Go right ahead.
so I circulated,
Thank you.
an agreement with Barnes and Thornburg, so this is for legal services related to the, broadband. We were kind of discussing, obviously that's a growing market, with other competitors, so we're, been a lot of discussion within the city on whether to, continue to grow that service that we offer, or does it make sense to potentially look at a public-private partnership, or, is it a time to look a different direction? So, Barnes and Thornburg they have a large utility practice, and we've already had some early discussions. This is something that would be in their wheelhouse, as to do what's called a request for proposals, an RFP, to basically see what's out there. Is there anything? Is it something we even need to consider or not? So this is just an agreement with them to assist us in this process. It will be billed hourly. This is Tom Pittman. It would not be the lead on this. It would be one of their utility guys whose rates are a little lower than Tom's. But so
Thank you.
ask for your approval of this and execution by the mayor.
I'll make that motion. Thomas makes the motion.
I'll second.
Go forward with the RFP with Barnes and Thornburg. Karen Wishes makes the second. Any questions or comments about this? Okay, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous. Thank you very much. Any other announcements?
I'll just remember that rate next year when I put it in contract.
yeah,
I don't quite have 38 years of experience, but I mean,
but it's like, we pay for it, don't you?
Yeah.
Is that, will you forward that sign to me? Is that okay.
yep, I'll get y'all
Okay.
stuff from this morning too.
Then I'll get him to sign the one, the consultant.
That would be great.
I have all those already signed.
Okay.
Gotta get me buildings in. I'll put it together. So I have that as well.
Are you gonna send them to Josh, or do you wish for me to do that? The 2 signed contracts?
I was gonna do it because we're gonna try to get some meeting dates together so we can.
That's
have
fine,
something
just so
consistent going
he
forward.
gets them.
Yep.
He's supposed to.
Anything else? We have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to.
So adjourn. Thank you very much.